Thanks for joining us. We're here with newly minted Canadian men's international player, Ashtone Morgan. Ashton, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good, good.
We're good.
We're actually taking questions here from fans as well. Dan's going to quiz you a little bit. What do you have, trivia, or what do you have lined up?
Trivia for him? No, not at all. You're kidding.
Like that?
The honor's been bestowed as the player of the year and everything. We had a little bit of a chance to talk about that at an earlier Toronto FC gathering with some of the fans, and I'm sure that's something that you're very proud of, and it's great to have right now. But I know as a competitor, at the end of the day, you want to raise a trophy, and that's what this is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And just can't wait to get the season started and get it going for the playoffs, and for the Champions League.
Yeah. I know I'm going to repeat this word all the time, but for you, maybe instead of the word stability, I can talk about familiarity, because you've had a chance to play some minutes with this side now.
Yeah.
You've had a look at Major League Soccer. What have you, in a very short period of time, not necessarily learned about yourself, because that's an ongoing process, but how about the league? Now that you know a little bit more about where you have to be to be a champion in this game.
Honestly, it's a team sport, so honestly, I think as a team, got to come collectively day in and day out to fight for the W at each game, each and every game, and be mentally prepared for it. I think physically we're always prepared, but mentally, I think sometimes we have one or two faults, and sometimes it costs us. But I think this season coming up, it's a lot of mental. That's what I think. A lot of mental.
Your professional debut was in Champions League play, and this team has succeeded and gotten to a point here that they'll play a game coming up in March against the LA Galaxy. Take yourself, if you can, remembering back to that moment when you stepped on the pitch.
I was really nervous, but it was a great feeling. After I got my first few touches, I felt like I belonged in the field, and I actually really wanted it. I really wanted to become a truly professional soccer player, and my dream came true.
Very good.
Ashton, we have a question here from Mark in Budapest, Hungary. We're very international here, actually, and fans all over the place. He wants to know, do you get nervous before games? Do you have a pre-game ritual that you usually follow?
Usually just right before the game, listen to a few songs, just relax. But usually, for sure you feel a little nervous. I think it's okay if you're a little nervous, but after my first few touches, I'm good to go.
Favorite songs? Anything that particularly like to repeat?
I'm a Drake fan.
Drake.
I'm a
All
Drake
right,
fan,
keeping it Toronto through and through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You last year, when you had a chance to start in 9 games, you played in 14.
Yeah.
Talk about the first MLS start and the mindset you had for that moment. I know your first game you played was against Portland, right?
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah. I just couldn't wait to get my first few minutes with the team, and it was a great feeling to get on the field just for, I think it was 6 minutes, I think it was at the beginning. Yeah. And just from there, just had to grind out to fight for my minutes and my playing time and try to make the roster day in and day out, so, yeah.
Pretty intense off-season for you then? Pretty focused?
Yeah, I've been still working out, trying to keep fit and just be sharp, ready for this upcoming season, this preseason.
Yeah. Very good. Well, we look forward to seeing what you can do on the pitch when your second time around with this league, right?
Thank you very much, yeah.
I know. I'm interested to watch you play, so you got to be hungry, young man.
I can't wait.
Good stuff.
And you're on Twitter yet?
Not yet.
So both you and Danielle, we got to work on both of you and getting you out there to the fans.
All right.
Sounds
good.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Ash.
All right, you got to get that Drake mention out. Yeah, Twitter, you can help Drake out with all that. It's above my head. I can't confess to knowing a whole lot about Drake, to be honest with you, but I can be educated.